Humans are unusual animals by any stretch of the imagination. Our special anatomy and abilities, such as a big brain and opposable thumbs, have enabled us to change our world dramatically and even explore other planets. There are also odd things about us that are, well, just special compared with the rest of the animal kingdom. But what exactly does make us so special? Some things we all take for granted might surprise you. Humans are unique among primates because our chief mode of locomotion sees us walking fully upright. This way of moving helps to free up our hands, allowing us to use tools. Unfortunately, the necessary evolutionary changes made to our pelvis to help us move on two legs, combined with babies with large brains, makes human childbirth unusually dangerous compared with the rest of the animal kingdom. Unlike other primates, humans have a lumbar curve in the lower back, which helps us maintain our balance as we stand and walk, but it also leaves us vulnerable to lower back pain and strain. No one enjoys a good chat more than we humans do, but have you ever wondered why our closest living relatives, who have the same shape and function of the larynx and vocal tract, don't talk like us? The answer to this lies in our brains. Basically, according to a study co-researcher Jacob Dunn from Anglia Ruskin University in the UK, primates with bigger cortical association areas tend to make more sounds. Other factors, such as genetics and the anatomy of the vocal tract, likely also have an effect, and research into their relation to speech is ongoing. We look naked compared with our hairier ape cousins. But surprisingly, however, according to a 2018 study in the Journal of Human Evolution, a square inch of human skin, on average, possesses as many hair-producing follicles as a chimpanzee's skin. Because humans often have thinner, shorter, lighter hairs on most of our bodies than most primates do, it is easy to think of us as naked. The fact is that these fine hairs are now perfect to keep us cool, and with more hair we would not be able to cool down sufficiently in very hot weather. Following on from the subject of nakedness, humans are sometimes referred to as naked apes, but most of us wear clothing, a characteristic that makes us unique in the animal kingdom. A 1998 report documented a chimpanzee having been seen adorning themselves with items, where one wild chimp wore a knotted skin necklace made from the leftovers of a slain red colobus monkey, whilst a captive chimp in Zambia started wearing grass earrings that she had draped over her ears. This fashion trend then spread to her fellow chimps, but these adornments didn't protect or insulate the chimps from the elements like human clothes do. Contrary to human misconceptions, humans are not the only animals to possess opposable thumbs. Most primates do. And unlike humans, the rest of the great apes even have opposable big toes on their feet. What makes humans unique is how we can bring our thumbs all the way across the hand to our ring and little fingers. In other words, our opposable thumbs are much longer than other primate thumbs. Our long thumbs and their ability to easily touch other fingers helps us firmly grasp and manipulate objects, and with our fine muscle control, this extends our abilities to handwriting. Humans will remain in the care of their parents for much longer than other living primates too. For instance, humans take nearly twice as long as chimpanzees to mature, and studies indicate that our ancient human relatives going back 3 million years reached adulthood faster than modern humans do. The question then is, why do modern humans take so long to mature, when it might make more evolutionary sense to grow as fast as possible to have more offspring? The explanation might be in our large brains, especially its higher number of cortical neurons. Other animals with large number of neurons in the cerebral cortex, such as birds and mammals, also have long childhoods and extensive longevity. Humans' ability to control fire brought a semblance of day to night, helping our ancestors to see in an otherwise dark world and keep nocturnal predators at bay too. Warmth of these fires also helped people stay warm in cold weather, thus enabling us to live in cooler areas. And of course it gave us cooking, which some researchers suggest influenced human evolution more than anything else, as cooked foods are easier to chew and digest, perhaps contributing to reductions in human tooth and gut size. There is evidence that humans used fire as far back as 1 million years ago, but archaeological evidence shows it became more widespread in Africa, Asia, Europe and in the Middle East about 400,000 years ago. Most animals reproduce until they die, even including the frisky marsupials known as Dusky antechinensis, whose males mate in a marathon frenzy until they drop dead, as well as many species of octopus whose males die shortly after mating and whose females die after tending their eggs. But in humans, females can survive long after ceasing reproduction. This may be due to the social bonds seen in humans, where in extended families, grandparents can help ensure the success of their families long after they have passed the age when they themselves can have children.